Welcome back. We've got Paul Lyle joining us here this morning to tell us about the upcoming Battle of the Badges blood drive event in Pittsburgh. A great way for you to give back to the community. Thank you for joining us this morning, Paul.
Oh, it's always a pleasure. You know, you folks here at KOM and Fox 14 have been so good to us over the years, and every year people say, I saw it on television, that's why I'm here.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So why do we call it the Battle of the Badges?
Well, it's Battle of the Badges is because we have a chili cook-off going between the Pittsburgh Police Department and the Pittsburgh Fire Department. They'll have chili there that are made by the members of the department, served by the members of the department, and then every blood donor gets to vote for their favorite, and a trophy goes to the winning department.
So if you want to participate in that, you got to donate blood, and there's a need for that right now.
There's always a need for blood donations. You know, people don't understand. They say, why do you keep coming back and coming back? Why don't you just put it in the refrigerator and leave it there and take it out when you need it? Well, we do. The problem is it can only stay in that refrigerator for 48 days. After that, whole blood deteriorates and it can't be used for human consumption. It has to be used in research or to go to an animal laboratory.
Are there any, if you've never donated blood before, are there anything you should be aware about, restrictions or?
Well, there are some restrictions. We have height and weight requirements. You know, you have to be 5 feet tall and you have to weigh over 100 pounds or 110 for men. And of course, there are certain medications that might defer you from giving blood. And the most important thing is your iron count or your hemoglobin count. And if that's below the number that we set, you're unable to give. So that's why we ask people for a day or two before you give blood, make sure that you eat iron-rich foods, you know, have some red meat. And one of the problems that we've had recently with a lot of deferrals is people's dietary habits have changed because of inflation. People are eating less red meat, fewer eggs, they can't afford it. Now, that's not to mean that they're unhealthy. They're still healthy, but it can have an effect on your iron count.
I didn't really think about that. That makes a big difference.
Yeah, it does.
Have you guys set a goal on how many pints of blood that you'll get that day?
We always have a goal set for every blood drive, and the goal for this blood drive is 75, but we'll exceed that. Last year we did over 100.
All right. Somehow my mic got turned off. All right, now I can talk again.
Okay.
Apparently my mic was turned off there. I apologize. Okay, so let's talk about details of the event. When and where?
All right, the event is being held at the Frisco Center, that beautifully restored train depot that Suki and Larry Fields did about 5 years ago. And it will be on Wednesday the 25th and Thursday the 26th. Now on Wednesday we're there from 1:30 till 7, and on Thursday from 8:30 until 2.
Okay, so 2 days, 2 opportunities to give back to your community?
Yep, and go to redcrossblood.org and you can make your appointment. There's still appointments available at this time.
So you need to make an appointment, don't?
We prefer you make an appointment. If somebody doesn't show up, we'll be happy to take a walk-in, but we'd really like to know who's coming ahead of time.
All right, so that's all you have to do. Thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you, Tanya. It's always a pleasure.
We'll be right back.